But first, if you thought stealing gas wasn't a crime, think again. It leads to other crimes, and it's actually been a huge problem in the GTA. Toronto Crime Stoppers has launched a gas theft awareness campaign, and joining us now with all the details is their vice chair, Sean Sportun. Thanks very much for joining us. So,
thank you for having me.
you know, I think when people think gas theft historically, they've thought of people siphoning gas out of cars, or, you know, maybe stealing gas, but there have been a number of people killed, more specifically gas attendants, the past couple of years. This is becoming a huge problem.
It is, and I mean, I think what people forget is that it's not a victimless crime. I mean, as you're well aware, in the last 18 months or so, we've had 2 fatalities as a result of gas drive-offs. So what Toronto Crime Stoppers is trying to do, and what we have done, is partnered with the Ontario Convenience Store Association, Max Convenience Stores, the Canadian Fuel Association, and the Canadian Independent Marketers Association to develop a gas theft awareness program. When we launched that on October the 16th at police headquarters, and we hope that it'll bring awareness to the issue, as well as promote and encourage people to call Crime Stoppers if they have information on people who are stealing gas.
You say you want to bring awareness to the issue. By that, do you mean you want to try to dissuade people from stealing gas, or do you want to educate maybe companies? Because, you know, we're hearing that some of these gas attendants feel like if they let these people who are stealing gas get away, that the money is going to have to come out of their pocket. That's why they're chasing these people, and then in some cases they've gotten run over. Is it because it's becoming more of a problem? I mean, why the awareness?
Prevention. Sure. Firstly, if we can prevent it from happening, then everyone remains safe. Awareness, just to bring to, you know, the community as a whole, and let them understand that it is theft is theft. Whether you steal something from a store or whatnot, when you steal it is theft, and stealing gas is theft.
Are gas prices, are they having to do with the amount of thefts we're seeing? Are thefts up, or is it just a problem that has really come to the forefront because a number of workers have been killed?
Well, it's always been an issue, if you will. It's not a huge issue when it comes to gas drive-offs and stealing gas. What it is people just have a disregard for the law. Sure. And they think that it's a victimless crime, and it encourages them and motivates them to steal the gas. Do
you start to see more thefts when gas prices are going up? Does there seem to be a correlation there?
It's hard to say. You know, from a Crime Stopper perspective, we just want to get out there and create the awareness and make people think twice about doing it, as well as if you're at a gas station and you're just a citizen, you know, getting your fuel for that day, to be a little bit more aware at the gas station.
And these are part of the awareness campaigns. You're having these posters. Talk about what we're seeing here.
What you have here is you have, you know, it's a little bit of an edgy campaign that we did, and it's straightforward and it's impactful. You have 3 different individuals who are holding a license plate for their mugshot, which is basically saying that we can see you, and we'll be able to identify you. Whether you get out of your car and you're wearing a hoodie, or you take your license plate off, by putting those images out there, people are always going to know you, and they're going to know the vehicle you drive. And we hope that with Crime Stoppers and getting these images out through the media and working with the police, that it'll discourage people from doing it, and those people who want to remain anonymous and not, you know, have the police knocking at their door for statements, will call Crime Stopper and say, I know who did that, and provide that information to the police, so that we can get these people off the street.
Now, we know about the deaths, obviously, but there have been obviously a number of stories like this. How many gas thefts are Toronto Police dealing with a year?
That number, I don't know.
It's got to be sizable, though, because otherwise we wouldn't be talking about it.
With the many gas outlets that we have in the city of Toronto,
sure.
I'm sure that it's quite sizable. And, you know, with Toronto Crime Stoppers, like I said, we want to try and prevent these from happening. And if we can prevent them from happening, then it takes away, you know, the resources from the police to concentrate on more serious crimes that are affecting the community. But, you know, over the last 18 months, we've had 2 fatalities at gas sites in the GTA. The latest one in September in Toronto, West End Toronto. And we want to create that awareness, as I said, to get people to call Crime Stoppers to stop these from happening.
Sean, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Very good campaign going on. So there you go. You know, we're going to be talking about this and other things all throughout the hour here on Auto Shop. Coming up next, we're going to be highlighting the best of the best new vehicles at this year's Test Fest.